nitric oxide volume, if you will, but it's got a lot of good stuff about nitric oxide. Nitric oxide, I'm reading here from Chapter 2 in this book, The Silent Revolution in Cancer and AIDS Medicine, by a guy named Heinrich Kremer, Kremer. Gaseous nitric oxide as a bioenergetic regulator within and between living cells. The gas war between humans and microbes. It turns out that nitric oxide, regulating nitric oxide, can be an important part of keeping your immune system strong when it comes to AIDS, immune deficiency syndrome, and when it comes to cancer. Continuing with this from this book, The Silent Revolution in Cancer and AIDS Medicine, the research, quote, the research explosion of experimental and clinical nitric oxide research leads to the revision of disease theories and treatment strategies in many important areas of medicine, including immunology, infectious disease, hematology, oncology, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, hepatology, sepsis, that's dirty blood, lung research, tuberculosis research, organ transplantation, rheumatology, brain and nerve research, MS research, stress and hormone research, sleep research, and sexual medicine. This is all nitric oxide. This is all stuff that's regulated by nitric oxide. And this is all stuff that we've only known about in the last 20 years. So if you're still under the illusion that nitrates and nitrites are a problem, you should know that these elements, nitrates and nitrites, are raw materials for building nitric oxide, and in many ways synonymous with nitric oxide because of the rapid conversion of these substances to this incredibly important molecule, nitric oxide. We'll talk about upregulating ways to increase nitric oxide here tomorrow, and then we'll talk about nitrates and nitrites and why, if you're still under the illusion that nitrates and nitrites are these toxic elements that you have to be very, very careful about getting into your body, you're going to want to listen to what we have to say about nitrates and nitrites. It's old science, old bad science, by the way. The whole misunderstanding about nitrates and nitrites. Okay, our number today is 844-236-6010. I'm going to try something a little different on the program because we've been getting so many phone calls. I think it has something to do with, I was on George Norrie yesterday, and also a couple weeks ago, Doc was on George Norrie, and so we're getting a lot of new listeners. Welcome to the bright side if you're a new listener. I want to make sure we get to as many calls as possible. I love doing the phone calls here. I love talking about all this stuff at the beginning of the program, but communicating with you guys and showing you how easy this the whole issue of health can be, and how easy it is to reverse chronic degenerative disease, and how easy it is just to feel great. It's so simple. It's so easy. I want to demonstrate. I want you guys to see. I want you guys to understand how we can apply these concepts to various conditions, real life conditions that you may have. So I'm going to start taking phone calls a little bit earlier in the program. We'll do it today, and then we'll see how it goes. 844-236-6010 is our number. Welcome to the bright side, Laura in Ohio.
Hi. I have a friend who has been diagnosed with Hashimoto's.
Okay.
And deals with hypothyroidism. She has major acid reflux.
Welcome to the club. Many people. Here's the deal.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, here's the deal. Thyroid regulates everything. It's like the engine that runs the wheels of your body, except your body doesn't just have 4 wheels, it's got zillions of them, and they're all run by the thyroid. Just like an engine runs your wheels in your car moves, your thyroid regulates everything. So once you're hypothyroid, everything tumbles out of control. That is the link to all chronic degenerative diseases. A guy named Broda Barnes wrote a book, The Cure for All Illness, I forgot what he called it, but he was a thyroid specialist, Dr. Broda Barnes. And his thesis is all degenerative disease, including cardiovascular disease, etc., follow hypothyroidism. And he was right. But where he missed the point he missed is that hypothyroidism itself follows other things. So once the thyroid breaks down, it makes sense that you have digestive problems, heartburn, and malabsorption issues. And then once you have malabsorption issues, you get holes in the gut and things leak into the blood, and it's just a big disaster. So the key is to address the thyroid for all health issues, according to Dr. Broda Barnes, and in a way, according to me. The thing is, there's things that precede hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism itself precedes adrenal stress, which itself precedes blood sugar problems, or which itself is preceded by blood sugar problems, which is preceded by digestive problems. This is what I call the triangle of disease: digestion, blood sugar, adrenal, thyroid. So if you're dealing with a hypothyroid, and many people are, you're dealing with two factors, and they're linked. Number one, you're dealing with a digestive problem, and number two, you're dealing with a blood sugar problem. And then the adrenals are involved, and then the thyroid. So first things first, you got to focus on the digestive system. Now, digestive health and the thyroid are also linked via autoimmunity. The hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's are considered to be, in many cases anyway, autoimmune in nature. The body attacks the thyroid. But autoimmunity is also a digestive issue. So by taking care of the digestive system, first and foremost, you're going to do a couple of things. Number one, you're going to reduce the input of any toxins that are getting into the blood, initiating autoimmunity. And number two, you're going to support the blood sugar system and the adrenal system, which will help the thyroid. So I'm sorry to confuse things. I hope I didn't. Here's what you do. Focus on the gut. Get yourself or have your friend start to link digestive problems to specific foods, do a food diary, write things down, and then eliminate those foods. Then you're going to want to use the Biolumin Nightly Essence, probiotics, good bacteria, what we call the microbiome, the universe of bacteria that lives in the gut, activate thyroid hormone. They turn on the thyroid. So once you got dysbiosis or messed up gut bacteria, you're going to have a problem activating thyroid hormone. And by the way, Synthroid and many of the drugs they give you for hypothyroidism are not active thyroid hormone. They're less active thyroid hormone, or the weaker version of thyroid hormone. To activate thyroid hormone, you need to have good bacteria. So have your friend getting on the Biolumin Nightly Essence and eating fermented food. So far, so good, Laura? You got correcting?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay,
Yep.
good. Correcting digestive issues, getting on probiotics, and using fermented foods. Then you're going to want to patch up the gut. And that is using things like the Z-radical or the Fucoid Z, noni, aloe, cartilage-containing products, glucosamine, bone soup. Am I giving you too much information here, Laura? This is not just...
Nope.
Okay, good.
I'm with you.
Okay, good. All of these help patch up the gut. So you got the probiotics, you got the microbiome supporting foods, kimchi and miso and tempeh, etc. And then you got patching up the gut with the Z-radical. You notice I didn't say iodine anywhere, did I? That's what everybody will tell you is iodine. It's silly. Yeah. Iodine's important, but that's not how this thing is done. Then the next step is going to be to stabilize the blood sugar. When the blood sugar's messed up, that is, you're on the road to hypothyroidism. So stabilize the blood sugar. Use more protein. Use nutrients that help you process sugar, the sweeties, chromium and vanadium, all the B complex, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Get your friend on the Healthy Start Pack, in addition to the Biolumin Nightly Essence. Then you're going to want to start to practice relaxation techniques, because once the adrenal glands are jacked up, it's a quick hop over to hypothyroidism. So calming the body down, doing deep breathing, taking hot baths and hot showers, massages, mental and emotional strategies, meditation, yoga, all of these things can help calm the body down. Hang tight, because there's a couple more things, Laura, I want to tell you, okay? Don't go away.
Thank you.
All right. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. Got a line open for you, 844-236-6010. We're going to try to get to all our phone calls today. And if you got questions about health, nutrition, or prescription drugs, or the longevity products, let us help you out. 844-236-6010.
Worried about getting sick and feeling terrible for days or even weeks? You need Immudyne for a healthy immune system. Why get sick and bother with products that just don't work? For just $1 a day, Immudyne is all natural and safe for all lifestyles. Call 866-257-8668 to buy now before it's too late, before you get sick. Or go to immudyne.com, Immudyne.com, or call 866-257-8668.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Yeah?
Did you want to see me, sir?
Well, I did, but now that I do, I'm not so sure.
Sir?
Johnson, I got a mission for you that could change your life.
Oh, good, sir.
It involves traveling halfway around the world without so much as half a clue of where you're going or what you're going to do when you get there.
Situation normal, sir?
Uh-huh. But I'll be leading this mission, Johnson, so I'll be telling you what to do.
You, sir?
That's right, Johnson, and I say first things first.
Oh, good plan, sir.
And what I say is first is food. Always remember that, Johnson. Food is a big deal.
Sir, my brother-in-law can get us a really good deal on some surplus MREs.
Johnson, if you've got half a brain and that empty head of yours, you'll call
call the freeze-dry guy like I did. That food is better for you, it rehydrates faster, and it's good, Johnson. And it keeps for up to 30 years.
Will we be gone that long, sir?
I hope not.
Now get your supplies organized and meet me down to the pier at dawn on Sunday. We sail at sunrise.
Yes, sir.
This adventure is brought to you by the Freeze Dry Guy. Call 866-404-3663 or visit freezedryguy.com.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
UnseenNow.com, proud sponsor of GCN. Unseen Now's unparalleled encryption tools keep your communications secure. GCN.
On the bright side, we're talking to Laura. Laura, you there, ma'am? Laura in Ohio. I don't know if we still have Laura.
Yes.
But hi, Laura. Okay, by the way, the book I was telling you about before we went to break is called Hypothyroidism, the Unsuspected Illness. It's written by a guy named Broda Barnes. And Broda Barnes was a physician. He died about, 30 years ago or so. And he studied the hormone system, the endocrine system, and he was really a thyroid specialist. And his conclusion after studying the thyroid for decades is that all disease follows hypothyroidism. And he's absolutely correct. All degenerative, chronic disease follows hypothyroidism, and he's correct. But what he missed was the fact that the thyroid itself becomes suppressed secondary to or following digestive issues and blood sugar issues and then adrenal issues. So if you're going to address hypothyroidism, you got to focus on the digestive system first. That is the probiotics especially, good bacteria, fermented foods. Then you're going to patch up the gut with the glucogel caps and the Z-radical. You can use aloe and noni and bone soup and cartilage-containing products, etc. And then you're going to also start to stabilize the blood sugar with more protein. Coconut oil, I know there's some controversy around that. I'll address that here probably today or probably in the coming days. Coconut oil, whey protein, using nutrients that help you stabilize sugar. Interestingly, all the nutrients that help you stabilize sugar are also good for the thyroid: chromium, vanadium, zinc, vitamin A. And then calming the body down using adrenal strategies.